What is up guys, this is Nikolai, also known as ItzNickers, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In this video we are going to be building this very simple greenhouse. This greenhouse is very simple, but it looks absolutely beautiful, and as well as looking beautiful, it is also very functional. As you can see here, you will be able to grow lots of different crops in here, and you have quite a bit of space as well to grow lots of different crops. With some of the farms I've seen out there, there's not a lot of space kind of to expand your farm and grow a lot of crops, but with this one you have quite a bit of space to grow, as you can see. And as well, at the end of this video I give you kind of an extra bonus where I show you how to take this farm to the next level. So if you want to see that, stick around to the end of this video and you will see how to make the farm even better. So anyway, now I think it's time to go in and start building this greenhouse. So to get started building this kind of greenhouse, what you want to start with is, again, you want to start by creating some sort of middle block. So this is basically going to be, we're going to take it a little bit further down here, just so we have some more room going that way. So I'm going to build it from here, I guess. So go ahead and take a middle block up. I don't know how high it's going to be, so just take it up. Just something like that. I don't know how many blocks there is there. I don't want to count it, so just go ahead and do that. And then out from here, you want to create two like that. Two like that, and yep, that's gonna be good. And then just take that down and do two over here. And with this kind of shape, you know, I always do these kind of shapes, but this time I'm gonna do it a little bit different, because I'm going to be connecting the things a little bit better. That was someone who commented on one of my videos. Can't remember their name right now, but someone commented on my video saying they didn't like the way I did the way I did these kind of things, you know, the way I did these kind of round shapes. They didn't like that one. It was a little bit hard to understand what they meant at first, but then I kind of I found out what they meant after a little while. But now I understand what they meant, so I'll just build this done. Is that going to be good? Yeah, so this is basically what they meant when they said that. So they didn't like when I did that. It kind of didn't look realistic, because this is kind of not connected to this, and this looks like it's flying a little bit just because there's not a block there. So they wanted me to kind of place down a block there, just so it looks a little bit more connected, just so it looks like one piece of wood. I get what they're saying, you know. For me, it doesn't really make any difference, I don't think so. It kind of, I know what they're saying when they say it doesn't look realistic, but I still think it looks kind of realistic. For me it does, at least. I don't know about you guys. You guys can tell me that in the comments if you like the new way or you like the old way better. Just tell me that in the comments. I'm really kind of curious to know, because for me it doesn't really matter at all. So I need to connect that one. So I need to get used to connecting these kind of things. Does that look symmetrical? It's a little bit off over here, doesn't it? No, it looks symmetrical. Okay, so that's gonna be good. So what you want to do now is you want to take your jungle wood again, and then count down 14 blocks. 14 blocks, and the reason for that I'll tell you a little bit later in the video, but just count 14 blocks. So I didn't count there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. You can of course go ahead and make it bigger, but I'll show you exactly why I made it 14 later on in the video. So just go ahead and do that. So we need to connect that, so line up that pillar there, go over here, line up that one, and then just connect these. So make sure you take it across. Let's count again. So counting here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Now that should be 14, just to make 100% sure that is 14. Okay, just joking with you guys. So anyway, just do exactly the same shape, just to keep it symmetrical here. Do that, take that across. I'm doing it fast here, I hope I make it right. Do that sort of thing. I need to connect this. I need to really get used to connecting these kind of things. I'm not used to that, so it's kind of new things for me. Do that, connect that one, I remember it this time. Connect that one, connect that one. And then take that out 3. I'm looking at this over the other side, and that's why I make all these mistakes here. Come on, see? I was just talking about it and it happens. And then just do that and do that. That one's facing the right way, that one's facing the right way. Does this look symmetrical? And we need to place a block over here, and that's connected. Yes, that looks symmetrical. Okay, so now I think I'm going to make a cut in the video, and the reason for that is it's basically gonna fill in the whole thing with glass. So I'm just gonna fill in the whole thing. I'm just gonna show you where I'm gonna fill in glass. So just like this, up there, yep, put it up there. Take it down here, down there, and there. So that's basically where I'm gonna fill in the glass, and I'm gonna do that all the way across to this side. So I'll be right back when I'm done with that. Okay, so there we go guys, all the glass has now been filled in, and this is what you should basically have in your world or wherever you really are building this. So this is what you should have, and if you have that, you're ready to move on to the next step. So the next step is going to be taking your stone brick slabs and placing them all the way on the outside, and this is again for a little bit of support. You know, I always like to add some kind of support in my builds, and for any new subscribers that doesn't know this, it's basically because adding support to things makes it kind of look more realistic. Like when I was doing this kind of thing, when this guy mentioned that if you do that, it doesn't really look realistic, because in real life if you did something like that, this will just fall down, and in Minecraft, you know, there's not really any gravity, so it doesn't really fall down always like by itself. So you have to kind of do that by yourself. It doesn't do it by itself because there's no gravity. So that's basically what I meant by that. What am I going to do here? I want to create some sort of border. So we did that, and then I want to create grass all the way across to here. Oh, the sound is really loud, it's killing my ears. Do that, and then we're going to fill that in with water later on. So over here the same thing. And this is basically, you can do whatever design here you basically want, or your layout of all your crops. I'm just gonna do it this way because I think this way is easier. Then here, taking that across over here, that across to there, and then just fill in grass. And where I leave it blank like over here, that's gonna be where the water is gonna flow. You know, all crops has to have water next to them, so that's why I leave that blank. So that's it. Then we're just gonna fill this whole thing. Oh, I threw it on the ground. Oh, pick it up. There we go. So I'm just gonna fill this whole thing with water here. So do that, and then just spam click the mouse, spam it, boom. That's it. And then over here as well, spam click, just like that. Filled it all with water. Over here, filled it all with water. Oh, come on, no, I misplaced it. Place it all with water. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so now we just want to kind of grab our hoe here. Just make this all ready for... I don't think I'm going to make this ready. So don't make that one ready, because I'm going to have sugarcane in the middle. Just because they can grow taller, you know. And then I'm going to have some sort of other crops down here. Carrots or a weed or whatever. So I'm going to make this over here ready for growing crops. There we go. Perfect. Then I want to grab my science kind of thing. Put one there, and basically take this all the way across to the other side. This is kind of a boring process. I think there's a faster way, but I don't really know how it works. It's something where you hold shift or something and the sign doesn't pop up or something. I don't really know. If some of you guys out there know about this little trick, I don't really know what it is. I just heard it from some people. If you know about the trick and know how it works, please tell us in the comments. I'm very, you know, curious to know, because this is a very annoying process, just placing in all these signs. Perfect. And then on the other side, I think I'm gonna keep this in on camera. You know, keep it in on camera here, just because it's kind of, it doesn't take that long, and you guys can watch a boring bit for 2 seconds. You guys are gonna do it anyway with me, so I love the sound. It's just so fun placing in all these signs. Boom, boom. We're nearly done, guys, nearly done. My fingers are starting to hurt. I'm placing an S there. Very nice. and I just deleted the block. Very nice as well. Imagine if this was item frames. Just imagine, and all the water just flew out and you had to place them all over again. I was gonna cry there if that happened. But luckily with science, water doesn't kind of destroy science, which is a good thing. So that's pretty good. So now I'm just gonna grow some weeds. So I'm just gonna, is it called seed? What do you grow? Yeah, seed. So just grow them once, and then carrots. Where are they? Carrots. There we go. So I want to grow those ones, and then just place carrots along this, I guess. Carrots all the way along that, and weed on the other side. Boom, 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 boom. And if this is of course not big enough, you can of course go ahead and make it bigger. You can extend it out as far as you pretty much want. I know I said that it was only going to be 14 exactly, but the reason for that is because I wanted kind of to make an extension. I'm going to show you some pictures at the end of the video of kind of different designs you can do with this kind of greenhouse, but you can of course just go ahead and extend it out as far as you want. You don't have to do that little extra bit there. That's just for some extra storage if you want. So sugar, I'm looking up sugarcane. It's really hard to talk and look up something at the same time. Then in the middle here, fill all of this in with sugarcane. Sugarcane, sugarcane, sugarcane. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Then in the middle here, place all of this in. Just cover up the water a little bit. Just like this. Perfect. And over here as well, cover up the water. Oh, I thought I destroyed that for a second. I was gonna cry. Just do that. All that across, and over here, last little bit. Perfect. That's good. Then I was thinking that you could go ahead and place some grass here. It's going to be a little bit hard to reach, but that's just for some extra storage. Again, you can go ahead and mess around with the layout of how you want yours to basically look. So, come on, more science. Science is just my worst enemy ever. It's very boring placing all of these signs, and I just made a mistake. Placing that one, perfect. One more last little row. I think this is going to be the last little row. So, just like that. Come on. Few more guys, few more. Stay with me here. Stay with me. Done. 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 And not done. Done. Yes. Okay, so done. So you can place whatever you want basically up here. It's a little bit hard to reach, but just for some extra storage up there. What can we do more? We can go ahead and do it a little bit. What if we do that? And then that. Yep. Add some extra support there. Just like that. So that's pretty much everything there. Is that right? Do that. So that's pretty much everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. So please subscribe for more awesome content. This has been ItzNickers, and I'm out. I'll see you later, guys. Okay, guys, so just very quickly before I end this video completely, I just want to show you a few designs you can go ahead and do with this kind of greenhouse style house I've done. So the first style I just want to show you is pretty much that you can extend this as pretty much as far as you want to. You can go even further than I've done here. This is just for example purposes, and just look how many crops you can grow in this this greenhouse right here. So that's the first kind of design you can do with this. You can also go ahead and take it to the next level, and this is basically going to be this one I'm going to show you right about here, where you connect two together like this, so you create like kind of like a cross. It looks absolutely amazing creating a cross like that, and it gives you double the amount of crops you can grow in this. Just imagine how much crops you can get growing with this. You just have so much space, you will never run out of crops to grow there. So that's the second one, and the third one is going to take this kind of cross style one even further, so you're going to have even more space to grow crops, which is going to be this one. This one is absolutely amazing. It has so much space that you can't even believe it. It's just incredible. You will never ever in your life run out of growing space. Just walking down at this, looking down the rows, I can just, oh my god, you're never gonna run out of space to grow crops in here. So that's the final one. You can of course go ahead and play a lot more with these, make a lot cooler designs. You can even add, I was thinking of doing like a second layer. You can do second layers where you build them on top of each other. You can do a lot more stuff. You can of course go ahead and, you know, make them even more cross sections. So you can make a cross section going this way and maybe one over there, just so you get a lot more crops if you're ever gonna need it. But the one I showed you in this tutorial is pretty much, you know, the simplest one you're going to be needing. It's the starter one, and this is the more advanced one until you get to this one, which is kind of the best one, or the most advanced one. So that's a little bit of extra bit there. I hope you enjoyed that little extra bit. So this is pretty much it. This is 100% the end of the video. So if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more awesome content. This has been ItzNickers, and I'm out. I'll see you later, guys. Take care.